Okay, to do justice to Vasistha, we would read one chant. Vachasa manasa chantaha shabdartava vibhavayan ya aste vardate tasya kalpanopama shama shanaihi. Okay, let me see the translator. First, consider well the meanings of words, both in your mind and utterance of them, and all the habitual and growing misconceptions will slowly cease and subside of themselves, you see. Vachasa, manasa, cha antaha shabdarthava vibhavayan. With your own mind and speech, he says, in yourself, introverted, shabdartava vibhavayan. When you hear so many things, words, you cogitate, think over the meanings of the words. Introvertly think. Normally you just hear and come to decision immediately. But don't do that. If you take your time to think about what the meaning of that word is, just like Satish does. He's the sound expert. If you give him some sound, he will say, okay. And you think, this fellow is dumb. Because he will just look at you and you think he did not get it. But what most probably he does is sound is so important to this gentleman because he's an expert. The mind will think of the sound, what that sound is. And he says, if you do aste, he who is like this, then what happens? Vasistha says, kalpana upashama, your imagination, you are coming to hasty decisions and judgments. This is it. He is like this, that is like this. No, the moment you see something, we rush to judgments and thinking of what this person is or what these things are. But this type of rashness, this is all rashness. Kalpana upashamaha. Slowly this rash judgment will subside. It won't immediately happen. Say shanai slowly, vardate, it will increase. And that granite will slowly start dissolving. Yeah. When we read in the books, for a man of knowledge, they say, vidyate hridaya grantihi chidyante sarva samshayaha. The heart knot is cut asunder, and all the doubts of the mind would slowly vanish away. Then we normally think that is a knot. I think I should get a pair of scissors. Yeah, vidyate hridaya granti. Man, I don't have to go to Yoga Vasistha class. I better go to an implement shop and buy a nice pair of scissors, even if it is costly. then you can just snap this Hridaya Granthi, that is a knot of the heart. This knot of the heart is not, it is not like you can cut it with scissors. Because we think there's some knot here, you see. So I think we should have a CAT scan done, you see, and see it and cut it. No. How you cut this Hridaya Granthi is by this process of thinking. Like, when I used to tell you, if we go back a couple of days, how I wanted to become a Vivekananda. Previously I read his books, complete works of Vivekananda, and appreciated him, and he and Ram Tirth. You appreciate and get inspired. But then, when you become a Swami and join their tribe, the mind starts thinking, okay, I should become a Vivekananda. And when this was a natural desire, not making a joke, I really wanted to become a Vivekananda. And I did not hear the laughter that God had when I was thinking, I want to become a Vivekananda. He said, I already made one. I don't want another, you see. I will make you something, maybe a donkey. You can bray, it is okay. But I already have a Vivekananda. So he did not want me to become another Vivekananda, you see, no. And if I wanted to become great, suppose if my desire was to become a great Swami, God would have said, yeah, I will help you. He would have joined me. But where God got little, he's not going on the right track. Because you are comparing yourself with another thing. There is the Vivekananda, and you have a picture of him, a mold of him. And you want to become another one, or a better one, or a little inferior. All this happened because of your inherent granite desire or vision of comparing. Yeah, this was the folly of that, you see, or else God might have made me a great Swami. He thought, I remember one sentence after all the Swami's books, Shivananda telling, comparisons are odious. Yeah, they should be thrown away, you see. Why I'm telling is these are the knots of the heart. What is Hridaya Granthi is this comparison. There is somebody, I have to become like that. Either I have to outwit that person, or if I cannot outwit, that's what most probably happens, you will be running behind that gentleman and feel very bad that you are not one of that type. These are the things that make the heart feel great or sorrow, disappointed and depressed. It's not because of what you are. Finite outlook of always comparing, seeing others, and judging yourself or aspiring to become one like that, you see. That is where the Vedantic idea, that slowly we get, it doesn't happen overnight. Now, where their idea of this, all this is one. We hear, that is the main wording that goes on in Advaita Vedanta especially. There's only one. But it doesn't come into our head properly, you see, because we have got our own caps to protect ourselves from cold and heat. Even for me, it had not happened, you see. We always think there is a sa, he. There is a he, she, it, and they. There is a third person. This is our normal experience. You don't need too much brain. So long as your eyesight is okay, normal, all that you will see is other. That stone, that river, that mountain, that sun, that sky, or she, or a he, or an it. It is common. And what I found in reading, all this Prasthanatraya or some other books, or like Avadhuta Gita, or when we read Ribhu Gitas, their main thing was this: please give up this idea of a he or a she. Saha, he said, give it up. It is not a sa, it is aham, it is I. So, because I'm telling, this is the solvent for this granite rock, you see. What is going to make this solidity of this universe dissolve is this idea of otherness that is inherent in our life experience, you see. This otherness, if it is dissolved, then the granite will stop, you see. It will become more liquefied. It becomes easier, you see. So, that yeah, that I-ness has to come, you see. So, normally, nowadays, I just get a thought. Normally, when the mind starts thinking he, I jump to the next idea and say, no, it is not a he or a she. It is, though it looks other, it is I. Just tell it. We may not feel it. Feeling is left to Swami Premanand, most probably, because he is the one that most probably feels more of an I in others than us, you see. He may not be perfect, but he may feel more I. That's where when in his most of the transactions, he can appreciate what you are and try to adjust a little bit, you see. That is what makes his love overflow, you see. Why do our love doesn't overflow is because, not because we are not compassionate, because I see the other. When I see other, the natural instinct that is built in us is to safeguard yourself. Because first thing is existence. The whole universe is built on the computer's main thing, self-survival. It is the main ingredient, you see. The whole life, it doesn't matter, great or small, whoever being it is, its main first job is protect yourself, and then you can try to help others or do things, you see. So when the otherness is there, I don't try to protect you, no, because you become secondary. Primary is me. And all that I will do is protect myself. In that process, I may not care for you. Yeah. I don't care what you want or what you desire or what is imperative for you, you know. You really want something now. I won't look at it because me comes first, yes. And you coming first is correct, because this is another thing that's built also in this universe, is this I. Now we always criticize this ego, 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 ego. No, ego is not something absurd. It is the I that is inherent in the entire creation. Entire creation only calls itself as aham, I, because I remember, you know, I'll just little jump the hoop. There was this, I don't know how many of you have seen this. This is an old movie. It's about 50 years ago. MGM had produced this 10 Commandments or something. Yeah, it is 10 Commandments, I think. And where, in one of the instances, you know, when Moses is walking in the desert, and suddenly he sees this big fire behind a bush. As I told you, God could not come in front of the bush. No. Paraksham. Don't see me directly, you see. So he is hiding behind the bush. It's a big jyoti, so there's a light. And Moses gets enamored of this brilliant light. And then he asks, you see, because this one is showing, you know, it's making itself present. Who are you? What is it? What is your name? What is your name? I am. It did not say what it is. It just said, Ahamasmi. I am. I'm existence. And this I that was behind the bush, it is really not behind the bush. It is all over the universe, you say. Because it is Sarvagata. Though he saw it behind the bush, it was not behind the bush. It is the light that fills the whole cosmos, you say. And what is its real nature? I am. If you talk to it, it will start with I am, you see. It won't talk with you. It only starts with I. Because that is the being. What you are blaming it as ego, it is the supreme being trying to assert itself, its presence. I am, you say. And when this I am comes, so it's a self-survival. That because this I knows that I alone is. Where our rock formation started was when the I came through you I thought it was a she. It was a he. Because for Vyavaharika Satta, as I said, transaction, we have to say he, she, it. These are all pronouns. You see. The first person, even when we call in English the grammar was also most probably wisdom. The first person, they would have made it different. The first person, they could have called it third person, you see. But no, it is called the first person. The first person is I. The first being is I. Then the third person comes. If you skip the second guy, the guy who is behind you would become the third person. Yes. The one that is right in front of you becomes second you. And the third one is little further away from me, you see. That I put it as a third person, you see, which is far separated from me. I don't have to value. Just this little difference has made the mental process completely different, you say. That same I that came through you or the other person became degree of separation, became more and more, far reached away, further and further. And the further it is, you think you are not concerned with it. This is what happened is, because what is not concerned with you, you don't care. Yeah. I don't want to use some of the words because some people concerned, you cannot use those words. But you just really don't care for anything that's separated from you. If only when my house burns, I care. Not when the neighbor's house burns. I do care when my neighbor's house burns because that may spread to my home. This is the main reason. Or else even that we don't care. But normally we try to say, okay, call the fire department and take care of it. And we think, oh man, he really cares. You don't care that much unless because you are the neighbor. And one spark that jumps from that fire could be a problem. And where the wisdom or the I things happen is when we remember this 100th monkey. Though it looks like we are not connected, there is some connection that is there, that the cosmos has been designed. There it was, we were dealing with this species. So if you are not a monkey, you would not learn what this 100 guys did. So you will say, I am a donkey, I don't care for the monkey. But where this I am understanding comes is this. This is where we have to go beyond the names and forms. What is a monkey or a donkey? It's a name and there is a form. There's a shape to it, and because of the shape, you have a separate name. If this name and form you did not give too much value, most probably you would have recognized the I that was in the monkey, and the I that was in the donkey. The thing that is the being that is expressing itself in each of these animals or humans, or we think they are insentient, these trees, flower plants, insects, worms, stones, all these things, we think them to be insentient. But there is an I inherent in all of them. Is what is this I? It is a consciousness. It is a knowing being. What inherently is our nature is a knowingness. You become aware of things, you see. That is your basic nature, is. And that's what I really am. That is what you really are, which we do not value very much, though it is the basis. Because if something is always with you, you won't bother. What do we bother? We bother with things that come and go away, that appear and disappear. They have to be taken care of. You see. What is always there? Why do you bother? Because it's always there. It's a given. So even when we don't care for our real self, it is not because we are bad. No, we are very sensible. Yeah. And Ram Prasad, he has committed himself to the ashram to stay here always, suppose. I don't know what what he is thinking, but we will accept that he has decided to stay here till he passes away. And then I think, if he's going to stay here, I don't have to value him this much. Oh, a cup of tea? Oh, she just came, give her a cup of tea, you see. Ram Prasad, he just stays here. Even if you don't give him a cup of tea, he's not going anywhere. Our job will be done, you see. Yeah, I don't have to spend extra energy or time on a thing that is a given. And this I, it is really eternal. Your awareness, you never lose. Most probably you will say, no, Swamiji, when I die, I lose my awareness. No. Actually, you do not lose your awareness when you die. I lose my awareness of you as a living being. When you pass away, okay, I don't want you to pass away. I will pass away. Yeah, isko kyun karna chahiye? Yes, ho jayega. I told him I'm going to be here, so he's making me pass away. No, you please stay. This ashram needs you. We need somebody to help Premanand with the office. You please stay. I don't work. I can pass away. Nobody loses anything. So let me pass away. And you, of course, I have passed away. And you think, being given what you are, I don't think you are very wise. Are you? How wise are you? Because depending on that, I have to think.
God only knows,
Not too much. You are a little wise, but that is okay. So you think I passed away. But the honest thing, what really happened is not just you, when I passed away, when you thought, I don't know whether I passed away, when you thought I passed away and I am dead, what really happened was all of you died. Yeah, you think you are alive. Every one of you that's on this earth died when you thought I passed away. I just left here. I just went to the other side of this wall. There is this wall, suppose there is no glasses, it's just a wall. I just went to the other side of the wall, the other side, and you thought I am dead. I am gone. No, I was not gone. I was just aware what is there in the other room. And all of you who claimed existence, solid, now you thought you were all granites and diamonds and coals and different types of rocks which are very solid. All of you I dissolved. The moment I went to the other side of the wall, when I died, I thought, you want to make this universe disappear? You just leave the body. You don't have to take the trouble to dissolve it. Then this whole thing just disappears, you see. That very second, normal chemical solvents do take time. But given the modern time of instantaneous living or death, this entire cosmos, these Himalayan mountains, they just disappeared. Why? I just left the body. I stopped looking through my eyes. Even now, suppose I'm looking at all this, oh, this is very solid. Don't you see these mountains? I just close my eyes, and where did the mountains go? They're not telling, hey, I am here, I am here. They're gone. Oh, that person is shouting. Oh, बाहर बहुत हल्ला मचा रहा है. उसको ठीक कर लो. Make him shut up. No, I am very lucky. I am very hard of hearing. So even if all of you shout, I say, oh, this is very silent ashram. Nobody makes noise here. Maybe nobody talks. They are all like these Japanese people. They are too quiet. Yeah, like I used to see when we would travel in the New York subway. Where New York, America is not America. America is the world. The entire people of the whole world is present there, you see. And especially when we see these Chinese people or Korean, some other people will be there, and they will take the subway, and you know that if they are in one corner or one side of the subway carrying. When they are talking, we can hear it from the other side. Yes. But whereas this white colored people, when they will talk, do you know what we are doing? Yes, we do not know what we are doing. So only the neighbor hears, but it doesn't disturb the whole carriage. But some different people have different ways of handling things. So some other group of people, when they come, the whole place is filled up with sound. But if you refuse to hear or you put some earplugs, all that sound disappeared. What you thought was noise disappeared. Each sensation like that is because of our own sense organs. We have been feeling different things which give the appearance of a solidified cosmos. This is the Hridaya Granthis. These are the knots that has made us really believe that these are all solid. But it may not be solid. It could be an appearance. And of course, you think you don't believe it. I know it. It is there. The mountain is there. You don't think the mountain is there?
I do.
It is there.
It looks like. Because I think that it is there because I see it. That is from I'm used to it.
You believe your eyes very much, huh?
But only I have to discriminate and philosophize that it is not there.
Yeah, of course.
But
I would have.
somehow used to think in that particular way that it is there.
You think it is there, huh? I also think. I am also like you. I am not too smart. I am as dumb as you are. Sorry to say that. You don't mind my calling you dumb. What?
No, just I am listening.
Huh?
I am listening.
What?
No, I didn't get it.
You don't take it?
What?
You don't accept you are dumb?
Of course. It has to be.
I am. No,
has to
you
be
are
because,
smart, but I am just telling.
My actual experience and my rational thinking is not totally matching. So there is a difference. There is a dichotomy between what my actual experience senses give me, what I am used to think in a particular way, and when I am rationally again discriminating things and trying to see things, discriminate the way you are telling from the shastras it is telling. There is a big dichotomy. So obviously it has to be dumb only.
I did not want to make you dumb. I am just telling you I am as dumb as you are. This is all that I am telling you. Of course, this is where the Shastras put all of us in dumbness. The books, they say, no, they don't accept our intelligence. They say, avidya, avidya, avidya. It is, at present, of course, modern science has helped us a lot. Yeah. That's where when I went to the West and I had stopped reading our books, you see. And mostly I read, if at all, for 20, 30 years I did not read any books because my teacher, I don't know if it is for good or for bad, he had put in my head, why do you want to read a book? You don't know what this guy knows. he has written. Everybody is writing nowadays. You see. Especially in West you go, anybody can write, and they can write really nice. Because they are all trained. Even as a kids, they write. Even in classes, third grade, second grade, they write. And I thought, man, I cannot write like that. So, we don't know what this person knows. And what you read, you start believing it and following it. So his whole idea was, you try to experience and then we will believe it. You see. His whole thing was, we are not going to believe anything anybody says. To find the truth, you experience it, then you believe it. Because when we were with this teacher, we would ask him, because he would always speak of yogis and rishis. The only thing we heard from him was, always he was talking about rishis, stories of rishis. Oh, those Dadiwalas, man. So this is how he would talk about them. And their stories, you see. He inspired us with the stories of rishis, what they used to do. And yogis, what they can do. This was his main themes. So we used to live in a different world because of all those thoughts. So we would ask him sometime, why don't you show some siddhis so we can believe? No, because till now we haven't seen anybody showing any miracles. So why don't you show something that we can believe? Because I know you talk a lot and you tell great stories, inspiring. Like once I was really disappointed with him, as bad as I was. What happened? We had this shed, and where there was a lot of mice. The whole place was filled with more mice than how many of us were there. Yeah, they would be running over us while we sleep in the night, And then even when we are doing pujas, they would come through and go behind the pictures and do all sorts of things. So there were lots of mice. And we did not know what to do. And of course, God had his own ideas. So he brought a snake. This snake thought, man, this is bandar. Everyday bandar. This is a luxurious dinner, And these are all small, so you can just, it's gone. And you did not even have to chase it, because these guys, they are going all over you. So this snake could pretend to be an ajagara. What is ajagara?
Python.
Huh?
Python.
Python. So it could just stay and Ganapati. He just keeps following. And this snake came, and it was a problem, because I'll be doing puja, and these mice are running. This snake also would now come there, behind the mother. And he's not trying to gobble me up. Most probably it is more sensible, because I'm a little bigger. And it was not a real python, it was just a snake. And I thought, oh man, but we could not stop doing the puja, you see, so we will do it. And I thought, my idea was, Swami is a Siddha, he would stop it or do something. You see. And as I was doing the puja, this was the door that was from the kitchen, and I'll be doing here, And there's a door there, not door, it was an opening. And I thought, man, if the snake comes, it's a problem. And I thought, Swamiji will do something, at least now we will see the Siddhi. And he said, don't worry, do the puja, I will take care. And what he did, he took a stick, walking stick that he had, and he stood there at the opening. And of course, I finished the puja, and the snake did not come. He saved both the Swami and myself. So, afterwards I was talking to him, and I did not tell him. I thought you will show some siddhis or something. Instead of it, you did just like what we would do. You took a stick and stood there. So, I asked him, why don't you show some, it doesn't have to be a great siddhi, great power. Little power. Just you would do like this and the snake would walk away, you see, because we hear a lot of stories with different yogis, you see. Like when I used to read some books about some of these sadhus who were in North Karnataka, when they were reading. The snakes, they had a meeting and suddenly a snake would walk in, you see, it would just crawl in. Then people are all disturbed, and they would tell this Swami who is there, the snake has come. Oh, okay. He just walks and says like this, and the snake goes away. Yes. And I thought Swamiji would show something like this, you see. So we can really follow him. So we should do. It's a curiosity, we are doing sadhana, whatever you have told, but if you show some siddhis, we would have more faith in you. Yeah, this was the honest thing, so that we can really believe in everything. So we will have more faith. Why don't you do it? He said, who asks you to follow me? His thing was, no, we said we can follow you. He said, who wants you to follow me? No. You practice, find the truth, and you will believe it, you see. That was a very honest answer, because even if a Siddha shows some powers, you will say on the day, oh man, my teacher has powers. Wait for a week. Somebody will ask you, how is your teacher? You won't believe it, or when you talk to him, he will say, this could be like that, or that could be like this and that, and you will disbelieve. Like how many of us, when we talk about Sai Baba, he must have showed some of the powers to make people believe. But after all that showing, what do people believe? They only criticize you more. They will say it is all just a make-believe. It is not true. You get more bad name than even normal people have. Normal people don't talk about others. Because he is also normal, I am also normal. So we don't talk. But when somebody is great, all persons will talk. And if they only talk the goodness, it's very great luck. But this is a human world. You'll see the wrong things, may not be, but you will see the mistakes and you will criticize more. So he said his thing was very perfect. He said, you follow and practice. And what you experience, that is the truth. If I say God is, you won't believe. You do sadhana, you see and experience this truth, you will believe it, yes. Even if the whole world rejects it, becomes a truth. It becomes a granite for you, you see. And here, I'll just throw a thought, let me see. Like, for me, when I see these beautiful mountains, I know it is a truth, it exists. Because they all are, you see, this is the whole problem. Why, this is real truth, why these mountains seem to exist? It's because their very basis is existence, you see. When we are talking this I am, this I am is not a one person, yes. It is, you can say, a quality. It is that there is no other way to tell it. So we tell it existence is its quality or is its nature, because that's the only way to describe it. But that is not what actually is the truth is. There is something which is, which is just a be. How to say a be means we say it's a being. A be, if it is, how is it a be? It's a being, it's an ing. It's a present continuous tense. This is, we don't know how to describe this is. So we call it as like an isness. There is, these rishis, this is where their thing is came to see. And that they call it in Sanskrit as Sat. There is something that really is, which you cannot describe. Because this is what, when we were talking about whether God exists or not, I was telling that's a wrong question. What we should know is what exists. If there is something exists, that we will call it as God is. They found out essentially this entire cosmos or this life of your experience is supported and sustained by an easiness. There is something that's making all this exist. Like, like I exist because of this body, isn't it? If this body was not there, I would not be claiming my existence. This body has been a support of my feeling this awareness or claiming that I am. Isn't it? If this is not there, none of us would be boasting we are here, or I am here, or you are here. So this becomes my adhara, support. they said, with their vision, you know, they had a different vision. This entire cosmos claims its existence. If that rock came and hit me in the back, you know, when somebody threw it, not because of the rock, but that rock had an adhara. There is an isness in the entire cosmos, you see. If anything you see or experience through any of the senses, whatever you experience through any sense has this is as its basic adhara, without which that would vanish. You would not take its name. All this mountain is, because what you are seeing is not the mountain, it is the isness. That is sarvagata, you see. Otav protascha vibhuv prajasu. It spreads through the whole cosmos, you see, something. And that isness is experienced. So you can never negate it. It will come and hit you. The moment I say it is not, it says, how can you deny my existence? You know, what he saw behind the bush, as I said, that fire, that was not behind the bush. It is present to the entire cosmos as I am. Yes. It is this I am that our mind doesn't want to negate. That's where you say the world is. The world is not an ignorance, but where it becomes ignorance is you are giving the adhara to itself instead of recognizing the basic substratum or the support, you see. This is where the ignorance or the wisdom's difference is. So this mountain is. It is that is what is called as God. So once you change that perspective, when you see this grand Himalayas, you will see the grandeur of the Supreme God, you see, the divine being, which should be able to move you to tears, you see. Yasya me himavanto mahitva, yasya samudraghum rasaya sahahu, yasya maaf pradisho yasya bahu, kasmai devaya havishami dhema. To whom else shall we offer our oblations or offerings in this yajna than to that being whom all these mountains proclaim his greatness, where the vast ocean screams of his infinite nature. Yasya maaf pradisho yasya bahu. All these directions, they are all just his arms. Which other God shall we praise? Sarvesham swasti bhavatu, Sarvesham shantir bhavatu, Sarvesham purnam bhavatu, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ परब्रह्म परमात्मने नमो नमः। यथाशक्ति वेदपारायणं समर्पयामि। ॐ तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। ॐ